Congratulations, Drawing Fox. How are you doing today? What's up, Crumbs Thief? Welcome in. Hey, Redhead. How are ya?
Ooh.
What? How come it didn't work? Mix it up. Are you okay? Hi, Robo Wizard. That is an emote combination. Un momento. I think it's because I had shut down Mix It Up bot and it doesn't like that. Then it wants you to refresh the browser source for that stuff. So there you go. Hey, Laura, how are you? What's going on today, everybody? We got about 2 minutes on the ads on pre-rolls. I hope everybody's doing well. We decided to close the shop today. So Hubs is home, which is actually good since the kids are also home. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. The weather's supposed to start getting really gnarly in a couple hours here. And we're like right in the middle of it. So here's hoping we don't have power outages or... Fart okay myself. What?
Thank you for
Connie.
the sub.
Connie Crossing gifted a tier 1 sub to Feels Good Man.
Crossing. Connie, thank you. Connie, you can just say hi.
Thank
Connie
Connie.
Crossing gifted a tier 1 sub to Hipsu Viti.
Oh, yay. And Tumble, Hipsu, Assassin
Thank
Monkey,
you
and
for the
Tumble
sub.
all got
Connie
gift
Crossing
subs. Thank
gifted
you,
a tier 1
Connie.
sub to Tumble Blindly.
There may or may not be a new bits redeem in honor of my 45th birthday coming up. And I'll give you guys a freebie. I don't think it's in the list yet. I thought Rubber Chicken Happy Birthday would be appropriate. 45, that's a whole record. Hi, the third eye. Uh-huh. I feel like 445 bits is a lot for that. I mean, for the 444, you get the fart birthday, and that's just as fun. So, if not more fun, I don't know. 445. Maybe that's a little too expensive. Maybe I need to dial it down. Yeah. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all well. I need to make this other snowflake for Ian. I have so much stuff to do and so many whips I have found cleaning my office. Thanks for the lurk, Banana Bones. Would Banana Bones be the peel? Hi, Naughty Gnome. Naughty Gnome, I'm sorry about your situation. And everybody please make sure you're following Naughty Gnome. Wait, why am I nerfing? Who are we nerfing? You like to picture bones made of bananas. Did you nerf me? What did I say? Okay. That is different because that is me expressing sympathy for someone, not trying to take responsibility for the situation. I said, I'm sorry you're going through that. Not, I'm sorry, it's all my fault. That would be evil if it was my fault. But Naughty Gnome started streaming, you guys, so you need to make sure you're following. Go hang out so we can help our friend with their content creation goals. Why do I have this tab open? Who knows? I need my patterns. Where is that? Here it is. You'd think by now I would know what I'm doing making these snowflakes. You would think. I didn't provide context, Kappa. Y'all, I didn't provide context. This is the guy who will try to tell you that his English is just so-so. Oh, it's a snowflake. Why are you so good at this? Anyhow. Oh, we're just fully embracing it now, are we? And the truth is just out there, and so, you know, no more you can't handle the truth. We're just, that's what we're doing now, huh? Hanners!
Sir, the orsometer has been overloaded. Set the alert level to
For
DEFCON
why,
5.
Robot
Please
Wizard?
refer to the operations manual for further instruction.
Because of the robot? Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Hanners, it's so cute. Thank you. And thank you for your lovely note. I love the postcard too. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. And I would love to visit Japan one day. So that is a very cool thing. And I'm just glad you thought of me. Yes, it did. I found it in my P.O. box. Thank you so much. If you guys want to send stuff, I do have a P.O. box. Have I updated my throne? No. I'll be 100% honest with you. I think part of that is in the background of my mind. I'm trying to have less stuff. But maybe I could put like, you know, coffee gift cards or something like that in there if you guys insist upon that kind of generosity. But I don't know. It's hard for me. I don't. All I care about is that you're here and hanging out and spending time in the channel and enjoying yourself. If you're here, my birthday partnerversary week, that's awesome. You saw it and you were like, yes, 9 needs that. A card. If you want to send a card to my P.O. box, that would be lovely. There's a guy who came up in my feed on, I think it was YouTube, maybe. Might have been Instagram. And he lives out in the rural wilderness in Canada, and he has Parkinson's, and he used to work for Game Loft. Well, when he found out he had Parkinson's, he decided to pick up and move out to this cabin that he owned out in the middle of nowhere in Canada. And his social media stuff kind of has like a following. And so one day he told everyone he wanted just postcards. He just wanted everybody to send him a postcard. So I guess his local post office is really mad at him because his post blew up. And like 5 million people tried to send him postcards or something like that. So yeah, I don't think he expected that to happen. But he talks about, you know, how he functions off grid out there, and it is really cool. And he, you know, the thing is, you know, he even said, he's like, there's all these companies that are trying to send me products and I don't want stuff and I don't want money. I just want postcards. I just want letters. And he's like, I don't care about any of that. There's all these people trying to get me to do all this money stuff, and I don't care about any of that. I just want... Did he ultimately build a house from postcards? I mean, if he gets desperate for fuel for a fire, you know. I enjoy his dark sense of humor and his openness about his condition, and I guess one of his things that blew up was there's a little tongue-in-cheek. He's very dry. He does have a sense of humor, but he's very dry. And I think sometimes people think that he's naive, but I think he knows exactly what he's doing. Good, Naughty Gnome. I'm so sorry. Naughty Gnome's not feeling very good. Hi, Space Hobo. How are you? What's going on? I hope you're having a good day. I am just working on some snowflakes to try to get all finished up with some charity. I thought I had made them all already, but it turned out I was missing one. And then it turned out that the color choice the person had made, and it's our friend Ian, was one that I didn't have quite enough to finish a snowflake. And of course, they no longer make this particular thread that I'm using for the sparkly part. Good, except we are expecting some really bad inclement weather. So I'm really hoping that, you know, it's less severe than they're projecting, but So we've had snow. There's still a ton of it on the ground because the temperature hasn't gotten above freezing. And now what they're projecting is freezing rain on top of the snow. And we don't have, they've plowed the big main thoroughfares and the highways and stuff. But we don't have tons of snow plows, and we just don't have the infrastructure for storms like this. So Hubs made the call and decided to close the shop today because chances are most people are not going to be going out to do anything at all. Like my doctor's office called and canceled an appointment I had. School is canceled. They told us school was canceled yesterday in like the afternoon. It wasn't even like this morning. So what's up, Krusty? Petey's here. Hi, Petey. Oh yeah, Laura. And the path is not good between here and the school. Like the school was not exactly built in the most advantageous place in terms of storms and traveling to and from. We don't have this type of weather here very frequently. But I think hopefully they will be back. They're probably not going back tomorrow, which is hard because we have a collab with Brenda tomorrow. It's fine. You know what else is tomorrow? Hero's birthday. You have like 4 inches of snow and everything is shut down. Even your office was like, well, the doors are unlocked, but office support will not be here. Good luck. Oh boy. And you know what we're going to give Miro for his birthday? So instead of 100% chaos, it'll be 120% chaos. So what's the big deal? Easy clap. We're going to demote him at the end of the stream. We're going to strip him of his sword. And he's going to become unmodded. Exactly. Depending on how hard everyone riots, you know, maybe we'll have to do it sooner than that just to add some extra spice. You worked your joints and muscles shoveling your driveway and walkway, which actually was truly enjoyable and relaxing. It can be, as long as you're not like slip sliding all over the place. Our driveway is very, it's kind of steep. But yeah, shoveling snow actually can be kind of fun. Not if you have to do it a ton of times every winter. You probably get tired of it quick. If it's something you have to deal with super frequently. Oh yeah, so we live not far from Astoria, which is one of the locations that they shot. So the house is in Astoria. And the beach scenes were actually filmed in Cannon Beach, which is south. So the big rock is called Haystack Rock, and it's in Cannon Beach. So if you want to visit the shooting locations for the Goonies, you actually have to go to 2 different places in on the Oregon coast. Astoria and Cannon Beach. Yeah, honey. Yes, dear. What is it, baby? Aw, I love you too. Just wanted to say I love you. Well, yeah, and stuff like that too, like, you know, that kind of physical activity, it produces like certain types of really great like mood boosting chemicals for a lot of people. It can be hard sometimes to convince yourself to do it, but once you've done it, you feel good. And you also get that sense of accomplishment. Doing stuff with your hands in general affect your brain chemistry positively, they've found. It's like a ding, 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 reward, reward. You did a thing, reward, reward. Man, I got like a little bit off, so I have to keep pulling this so that it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So it doesn't bunch up. 5, 6, 7. Tap it. It's bunching up again. So I've lived in places where it snows frequently, right? And totally understand why somebody might be like, wow, really? That's the weather you're having and it's shutting everything down, huh? But like I said, we don't really have the infrastructure to deal with it, and it's not something that happens frequently here. I hope people in Texas are doing okay. I know they were supposed to get real cold weather. And then meanwhile, you know, Australia is literally on fire. It's fine. You know, but we really do just have to do the best that we can. And, you know, we're super fortunate because we have a gas fireplace in our living room. If something happened and the electricity went out, we would have a way to stay warm in our living room. Not to mention, we would be able to heat water on the stove for like baths or anything like that. Or coffee, which would be very important. Very, very, very important. And food. You know, there's food. But coffee, number one. We're freezing to death. Yes, but at least we have coffee. Hold the coffee closer to you. What's up, Travel the World? We celebrated all the little things we do every day, like we do a toddler going, yeah. Because sometimes that helps you be more motivated to do more other things. Last night, I was gonna go to bed and I was like, but I just wound this, you know, I just cleaned up this little area and I see another thing right there and I want to do that too. And now I want to do this. And like, I had to force myself to stop because it was getting late, but Australia doesn't exist. Oh no. It was single digits yesterday at your parents' house in Texas. Thankfully, the power grid is holding up so far. Jeez. The only thing is you had to force yourself to ignore the pain in your right hand and left half of your right arm that's caused by 2 Tuesdays ago helping your mother open a hard to open plastic packaging containing a battery pack. Oh no. What's going on today, Travel the World? I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. So yeah, if you're experiencing some of this more extreme weather, please do be careful. You know, try not to go out in it if at all possible, like if the roads are bad. When we lived in Colorado, you know, you could always tell there would be people who, so because Colorado has 2 Air Force bases, an Army base, NORAD, the Olympic Training Center, what else is there? Several colleges, including Colorado College, and a ton of corporate restaurants and corporate offices, not to mention big religious organizations and all this stuff, right? There's a ton of stuff. Mile High Stadium, that's Denver, isn't it? You're thinking of, I think you're thinking of Red Rocks, but there is an Olympic Training Center there. And then, yeah, I'm talking about Colorado Springs. You from the area? You called it the Springs. You must be from there. There's Pikes Peak, which is a tourist attraction. There's Manitou Springs, which is right next door, which has a bunch of little like kind of funky hippie places and stuff. We lived up by like Dublin, what is it, Dublin Boulevard. We were up almost to Black Forest. Steamboat Springs is cool. We were way up north, but I worked way down south at not far from the resorts at a nice place, like a fine dining restaurant called Blue Star, but I don't think Blue Star is there anymore. I think it's gone now. What's the name of the resort down there? And it has a ton of fancy restaurants in it, and a bunch of them. Hi, Maz. How are you? Now, Maz, when you were in Science Channel, Maz? Is it Maz? And I've been saying it wrong this entire time, and you've been too nice to. It's no. Which one is it? If you said it, because there's a way that how do you say it? Maz. So I worked at a nice restaurant there, and we had to drive. Maz, you prefer Maz? So there's a lot of crazy hills, and it would be hard sometimes to get there. Like, if you went up and you took, what is it? There was like a big street up there.
I chose this life, and someday it's going to get me killed.
Hi, Secret. You had to turn off your chicken dance. Wait, what? You cracked 2 ribs in the ice. Oh no. Woodman Road. We lived not far from Woodman, which you could go up and take Woodman and then come like down through some of the bigger streets, and they would usually be plowed and stuff. So we were down like way far down when I went to work. I had to go way far down to, what is it called? Is it Briar something? The Broadmoor. I wasn't working at the Broadmoor, but I did go there to do Briargate. Yeah, that's also a part of Colorado Springs. But we could tell who was brand new to town because their cars would just be on the side of the road, because they would be trying to drive up a hill that's like this in a car with no 4-wheel or all-wheel drive, with like bald tires. And I'm like, oh, you thought you could make it. That's cute. You can't, not in that car. Like, even people in like really beefy cars are gonna slide, they're gonna slide to the side of the road and stuff. Work was closed today because you got snow, so you're home. I'm glad you're home where it's safe and warm. What is up, Snarkosaurus? It's also snowy up there, huh? Yeah, we're supposed to get some pretty gnarly weather today. Oh, did I do too many? Oh, no. This is the Pico. You know what's funny is, so now that Hanner's got this chicken for me, I really want the gold one. Stupid gotcha. Those gotcha things, they work, man. You're like, well, okay, well, how do I buy another one? Because now I want the gold chicken. You probably can't get them here, I bet. You might be able to order them. Every single year. And it's because, so what I was getting at, is a long-winded way of saying it, all those different organizations and the military and stuff being there means there are people constantly coming and going from Colorado Springs who are not from there. So they don't understand the weather, and they don't understand the grade on some of these roads, it is wild. Like, I had to walk to go get shoes because I don't drive. I had to walk to go get shoes, and I walked, I think it was something like 12 miles round trip, pushing kids my two older boys when they were like toddler preschooler age. Henry was a kindergartner and Finn was 3 or 4. And I pushed them. I pushed them in front of me in a bike trailer that you could convert to a stroller. And I was like, I'm not biking. I can't trail them. There's no way. I wouldn't make it up the hill. You know? There's just absolutely no way. Hi, Impact. How you doing? Hi, Griff. Colorado Springs is really awesome if you are an outdoors enthusiast. It is a really cool place to live if you like to do outdoor stuff. Even though there is winter weather, if you wait 20 minutes, it'll be 75 degrees again. It warms up at the oddest of times. They'll have like crazy blizzards and the next day it'll be 75, 80 degrees in the middle of the day. And it cools down rather quickly at night. Aww, yay!
Thanks to @Miro_B for my sub gift. 9, we love you.
I tried, and I was still too slow, and it's okay. Thank you, Muriel, for that gift sub for science. How you doing? Bodies, how are you?
It has the juice. And a more beautiful thing.
Woo!
It's cold. I can tell you all about it.
I mean, look at this thing.
When I find it,
I don't know where it is. I cleaned in here. I don't know where the corn doll is. I'm sorry. Cornelius is missing. I mean, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Doing okay. Stupid amount of dummy work. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, Hubs is home. He's upstairs putting cards on TCG Player. By the way, shop is closed today. Do you like Magic? Would you like to buy some cards? Would you like to buy some cards, chat? We're closed at the shop today. It just wasn't worth it. TCG Player. Trading card game, I think. Is that what, sweetheart? Hey, Johnny. What does the TCG and TCG Player stand for? That's what I thought. Thank you. Yeah, trading card game. Yeah. Yes, honey. Oh, okay. Well, ask Daddy where it is. I'm apparently the only person. Get it? Apparently. You got wrecked! What's going on? Wait, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. No! Stop that! No. Don't do that. Yeah. Just keeping everyone on there, just keeping the mods on their toes, right? Science, just keeping the mods on their toes. Get out of here. What would Lita say? What would Lita say? What would your beautiful, darling baby daughter, if she could form sentences yet, what would she say? He said, because I'm weird looking. That's, anyways, whatever. No, stop it. Welcome back, Maz, or Maz, whichever it is. You're a double agent. I knew it. Mickey, thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a great day. Oh, I got to hang out with SLJ for a little while last night. What a sweetheart and so friendly. If you guys aren't following our friend SLJ, aka sexy underscore lumber, wait, sexy underscore lumber underscore jack. Because I bet you that any iteration thereof without the underscores has been taken. You should change his name to sexy lumberjack was taken. Right. So we nerf people when they're not being kind to themselves. I mean, we nerf them extra hard and not in the fun, cute way if they're being unkind in general. I had to scramble to mod view in Amish's chat last night for a second. Thank goodness Automod held the message and I just got rid of it. And then bang, Pix banned them. Bang, bang. And like the thing is, I would normally tell a bunch of people to report. But the best part of that situation is that nobody else even saw it. Just mods, maybe Amish if he even saw it. I don't even know if he saw it. And I would advise any of you that don't already to get Seribot in your channel. We had a follow bot situation. What's up, Golganek? We had a follow bot situation the other day and it completely it immediately banned all of those accounts, Seribot. Which is awesome. You should have said last night, it isn't maize, but you prefer the pronunciation in English-speaking countries. You cannot find the words. No, get out of here! Bali.
Science
How dare you?
Streams gifted a tier 1 sub to Golgani. They have given 17 gift subs in the channel.
A center for ants.
All right, chat. Chat. Do I give them refined sugar at 12:07 p.m.? Now, bear in mind, we were up late, so they just woke up a little while ago, and they've had breakfast, but technically speaking, it's the lunch hour, and they want the brownies with the peanut butter chips that I made last night. Give children sugar? Question mark? Yes. No. Maybe. No. Just a yes or no question. You have 1 minute. 1 minute, chat, to vote in this poll for whether or not I can let them have the sugar. Do the children get to have the sugar? Mawez in Turkish. Mawez in Turkish? Mawez, like that? No, no sugar unless they do their laundry. Oh, get wrecked. Where's the wasted thing from GTA? Wasted.
No, I want sugar.
A tiny piece of brownie. That's not one of the options, Lara. It's all or nothing. It's all or nothing. And the answer is no. They say no. Here, I'll vote for you guys.
Really,
I'll keep it interesting. 8, 9. Do not tie this poll, chat. Do not tie this poll. 8 for yes. 9 votes for no. You have about 5 seconds. Oh my God, it's tied. No, somebody okay. Yeah, somebody says yes. I mean, I'm not supposed to give them sugar, but it's fine. Hey, by 1 vote. All right. Yes, you may each have 1 small square. 1 small square. I actually have to go get them for them because they're up in a cupboard. I'll be right back. It's okay. They had breakfast. You may have tipped it. They had breakfast. Thank you, Science, for gifting that sub to Golganet. I really appreciate you. You're too kind. You're not supposed to do that. I'm watching you. Wait, when are the ads coming? Actually, pretty much all the laundry is done for once in our lives because I was really worried about whether or not we would have electricity and or hot water and stuff, so.
This is not a train, it's a lamp with lights on fire. Sir, your someter has been overloaded. Set the alert level to DEFCON 5. Please refer to the operations manual for further instruction.
Get supported, nerd! Get supported, nerd!
Esto va dedicado para todos los niños del mundo. Así suena la banda del mango. ¡A huevo! ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡La del mango! Baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Baby shark.
8% of level 3!
Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Mommy shark. Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Daddy shark. Grandma shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandma shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandma shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandma shark. Grandpa shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa shark, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Grandpa shark. Let's go hunt, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's go hunt, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's go hunt, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's go hunt. Run away, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Run away, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Run away, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Run away. Safe at last, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Safe at last, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Safe at last, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Safe at last. These were all children around the world. This is la banda del mango from Tijuana para el mundo. ¡A huevo! ¡Ay, ay, ay! ¡La del mango!
All right, are you done? You're at, oh my god!
Ooh.
Bok Mates, this is a Kenny. Make ready the fart cannons.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I be one-eye moot.
Golganek, thank you for the 100 bits, and then you broke it! Robot Wizard, you broke it. It gave up. Too much fart. Yeah, honey. Yes. What? Hey, put those away. Make sure they get put up so the doggies can't get them. Okay. Why are we fighting over the brownies? Stop. Okay. You know what? It's not like they won't ever exist again. Stop fighting over it, or I'm not going to make stuff like that anymore if we're going to fight over it. It's just broken. What? Do I have to switch to Tangia? I feel like it breaks all the time. Something's going on upstairs. She's having a hard time. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why she's having a hard time right now. She's mad because the brownies are going. Yeah. Oh, welcome to the chat room. Yes, switch to Tangia. Golden Kappa. What for? Not enough sugar? Yeah. Sugar reserves have not been met. You guys have less than a minute. If you complete level 3, I have to do 50 jumping jacks. If you complete level 4, you get to vote on the onesie. I have to wear it until the hype train comes off of cooldown. If you complete level 5, I donate $10 to the charity of chat's choice. Update my details. No, thank you. Remind me later. I don't know what you're asking me for right now. Stop it! Stop it! Dream elements. Remind me later. Thank you. Goodness gracious. I'm going in and turning it off and back on again. It's acting funky. Nothing is working, Brenda. It's broken. Stream Elements is just a blank. No, yeah, that's very nice. It's very nice. It's very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hype train. Stream Elements is literally just a blank page. It is a blank white page. I gotta just, yeah. So, but the bot is talking in chat. What the heck? I'm done. I'm so done. Yes, but that's the only way I have to control the bot. So I can't control what it does or turn it off or do any of that. Right. I'm saying typically when things are broken, it doesn't post in chat either. But yeah, this could be 2 separate issues for sure. All I'm saying is I can't go in and yeah, I'm about ready to be really like fully and truly done with Stream Elements. It's very frustrating. I mean, these things do happen, but it just seems like it happens frequently enough. Naughty no. Naughty no, that's very funny. And mostly the funny part is that I thought I was gonna get it all done. Ramona, I don't know what the problem is. Did you get to have a brownie, honey? I don't think there's any reason for you to be moping right now. If there was an uneven number of them. Okay, baby, then what is it, sweetheart? You're already very mopey and very whiny today. What's wrong? 1 second, you guys. We have ads coming anyways, so I'm gonna take an ad break. I'm gonna find out what's going on with her. Thank you for your patience.
Did you make it?
Flattery will get you everywhere, super curly one.
We're talking about you. Are you there? Hello? train. Gravy. Cause that's how it goes. You pour it on French fries and on mashed potato. I have many talents.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination. Actually not.
Get out of the way!
Actually not an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer! Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
Ooh.
I have real children. I have three children that came from the inside of me. Why did I say it like that? Why do I say these things?
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than
There's a thing, and it's called a mute button. And sometimes when you stream, you know how to use it. It's called a mute button. Thank you. So everything's okay. I got her a cup of milk. I said, "Have you had anything to drink today?" I was like, have you very food? Yes. No, I'm so excited. We're gonna fix everything tonight. We're gonna fix it. What time? Brenda, I didn't ask you what time. And then we have the whole thing with the time zones, and why is this thing not? Oh my God. 7 Eastern, that's 4 my time, sure. No! How much noise can I make into this thing? I mean, besides the normal amount that I always do. Oh my God. It doesn't want to stay put right now. It's like, no, we don't care about people hearing you. Is that too early? Does that give you time to eat? Oh, we probably wouldn't eat until later than that, like 6 o'clock. And chances are we're just gonna have, well, actually, we might see if we can throw some stuff in the smoker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have some chicken thighs. We need to cook up, and I think we're gonna fire up the smoker, and we're gonna do that for dinner. Yeah, PM. But this is just for me and Brenda to figure some stuff out, because we suspect we may have been overcomplicating things with trying to get set up to be able to stream at the same time, which is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific on both of our channels, twitch.tv/artandjust, twitch.tv/9.5. 9.5. Who is that? I've never heard of her. She's weird, is what I heard. That's all I've ever heard. Just that she's weird. You consulted DMCS. Yes, we were making it harder. We're gonna cut out Discord and it'll be easier. What's up, Razor, how's it going? Macca's here. Okay, so that's not working either. So maybe we hashtag blame Twitch. Hub sub client connected, disconnected from Twitch, like at 12:18 through 12:19 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times. In a minute. Okay, let me fire up GiftBot. Stream Elements, you gonna work? Nope. Let me restart GiftBot. Does the microphone sound different? Sounds different to me. Oh, I know why. It's because I had adjusted the software for the microphone. No, the microphone was on the far away from me setting. That now it sounds normal in my headphones. It sounded too close, too much gain. Okay. There you go, Macca. This makes Macca very happy, in case you can't tell. You guys, I've been playing ranked Fortnite. I'm trying to make sure I'm the sweatiest I can be. For the 27th. Sweaty gamer mom. 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have this snowflake finished in no time, chat. You guys tried to have shenanigans, and I was like, uh-huh. I was like, I am the fastest crocheter. Nobody will stop me. You think you can stop me? You're wrong. The story of my prowess goes far, far back. To a time before humans could tell stories. He crochet, something like that. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No. That's wrong. That is wrong. I did it wrong. See? I'm messing up now. I got overconfident. My hubris! One, 2, 3, 4. See? I should have speed run these. Only problem with speed running this particular item is, see, I just did it. The holding several threads at once. I would probably not want to speed run it holding several threads at once. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, also, yes, we should do that. Thank you. See, you're reminding me. You're reminding me. You're reminding me. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. We do try to avoid using profanity in general. If we enabled it for everyone, it probably would get chaotic really quick. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Shout out commands. Is that what we're talking about? Very cool. This is looking good though. And it's all right. It's just one word. Cool. It says, top part, the part of Mario's hair to spine his ear started Saturday, couldn't complete it before I had to go home. Finished up last night. Tonight, though, from 10:30 to 4 a.m. Jeez. I completed the top half of Mario's ear, top part of his sideburns, and that part of the face that follows just below the lower half of his. I mean, I see progress for sure. Where's the last time? Right here. So from this to this. It's awesome. What's up, Puzzled? How are you? Anybody else want to post anything in show and tell today? Let me know if you post in there, okay? Just say something and we'll go back to it. What is that command? Butt spot. No. What is teetotals? Siribot command for Tiltify total? Is that a new feature? I didn't see that before. Let me look. This checks Tiltify for your latest charity / fundraiser campaign and pastes the campaign info and total raised into chat. Is it confused because we have more than one? Nothing is working. Great. Something's going on with Twitch. Saribot's not working. GIFBot borked. Why did that work? Twitch status fart. Show us all green, but they fartled, so don't call out. Oh, it tells you 15 seconds left. So does it tell you at the halfway mark of any of those? Oh. Okay, now it's working. The angry flip is pretty funny with the chaos emote in the middle. Huh, that's still not working. Interesting. Well, that's an interesting feature, but do you have to give it access somehow? I would think you would have to give it access. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More entries in show and tell. Thank you. Dope. Oh no. Oh, wait, what am I doing? No, 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 no. I'm screwing up. That's what I'm doing. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 1, 2. Okay, I'm almost done. Let me finish this snowflake. I'm like this close. Literally. This is it right here. Ready? Done. I mean, you know, done with the crocheting part. And I had enough of this metallic thread. Yay. And now this is not enough of metallic thread to make another snowflake. So I'm getting it out of my life because I hate this stuff. I like the way it looks, but I hate working with it. Goodbye. Go away. Get out of here. There's probably a reason why they don't make it anymore. Because it's evil. Like the fruits of the devil. Alright. More show and tell. Excuse me. Oh my God. Griff, this is cute. Oh wow, I love this. This is adorable. Did you paint these? How did you make the charms? Even if you didn't, it's a very cute idea, and I like the mushrooms in the background as well. Some earrings, very cute. Little strawberries, little rainbow. This has peacock vibes. A bracelet. Bracelet? I would assume. Yes. No, but I mean, everybody does it. Amen, butt spot. Strawberry, no, watermelon, excuse me, watermelon. This is very cute with a little mushroom down here. Oh, fun. So in some of these, you're combining crochet, which is very cool. Ooh, I like this one. Another little mushroom down here. Very cool. Awesome, Griff. Do you sell do you sell these online or do you just do in person? Kasara, I've done this pattern. I have one. I need to, I have so much stuff I need to put up in my shop and it's just such a process and I need to take proper photos. And every day that I tell myself I'm going to do that in the evening, you know, I get going on like dinner and stuff and then there's dishes after dinner and then I'm full and then I don't want to do anything. It's a cute pattern. I forget what the designer's name is, but that's very cool. Hi Lotus, the evolution of the Stanley Cup. Yeah, I get it. I made this joke the other day. I was like, and I think Connie was in here. I was like, a Stanley Cup? Like, what are we talking about? Hockey? I don't understand. What's the big deal? Ariella! That's so cute. Ariella, I'm so excited. That's awesome. You are doing so well. Look at you. You did the little llama pattern with the baubles. Also, really nice photos. This is amazing. I'm so happy for you. That is very exciting. Very cute. Fred the Dino. I forget what the bird's name is. Pierre. Pierre the penguin. And what's the llama's name again? Or is this an alpaca? Oh, no worries, Connie. No worries. Good for you. I really hope you're enjoying it. Again, if you guys have thought you'd like to learn to crochet, Gertrude, yeah. So if you want to learn to crochet amis in particular, if you're a total beginner and you've never crocheted ever and you want to start out with amis, I recommend the woobles. If you want to do clothes, the woobles might not be the way to go. But if what you want to make is right away is amigurumi, woobles is it's really awesome. And they give you everything you need. And there's like instruction videos and they show you all the techniques. The materials are all included in the kit. You get a size 4.0 millimeter hook, which I think with the yarn that they're giving you is totally appropriate. You love crochets so much more. Oh, Ariella, that makes my heart so happy. Ariella, I'm so happy for you. One of us. One of us. One of us. Oh no. What did one llama say to the other before a picnic? Oh my goodness. How cute is this? Don't worry, I'll pack a sandwich. Look at the booty! Feep, my thick peep. Look at the booty. Look at the look on his face. Look at. Flaunt your. Oh, this is one of your merch sweatshirts, isn't it? I love it. Catsmopolitan. Flaunt your toe beans. What does it say? Secrets from the litter box. That's right. So amazing. Listen, I love that you're already deciding, you know what? I just want to do what I want to do. That is so cool. Good for you. Yes, Ariella. I love this. That makes me very happy. Yep. I like thick chicks and I cannot lie. Modeled by Jason. Excellent. All right, I made the snowflake. I actually have to finish a Pokeball because Brian got back to me with winners for, and I'm like very close to finishing this Pokeball. For the Pokeballs for his charity stuff. So, what was I doing here? Am I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? I am just closing up this. I'm closing up the last round here. Look how close I got to finishing this and I stopped. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. I mean, look. I have had the distinct honor of embracing you in person. And you are just right, my friend. You're beautiful. I love you. I got some junk in my trunk. Ah, that's not junk. It's precious cargo. Listen, you're beautiful and I love you. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. And is everybody already following Karen? I will be checking. I'm just kidding. You should follow who you want to, but I do love Karen. And think that that everyone should benefit from. It's such great vibes in there. Karen's stream is so relaxing, and she's very talented. Karen, you might notice that the chicken is missing from my background because Ramona bumped into it. It fell off, and a tiny piece of one of the feet broke off. I haven't found it yet, but I think I should be able to glue it back on. And it's not even that noticeable, but I'm bummed, and it wasn't really her fault. Things were very excitable in here, and she got excitable too. gosh. Mira. Oh wait, this is the wrong yarn. That would have been funny. Mira. Looks like the kind of thing I'd be able to glue back together with some wood glue or super glue. I just have to find the piece. A little dab will do, yeah. Yeah. Oh, so I want to try that. I want to try that other technique that... I learned with picks. But how do I... There we go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. This is this like double trouble. Yeah, see, but the problem is sometimes you have to really pull. Now it doesn't want to close all the way. Yeah, I don't know. Then I saw a different one that was like, the way I do it is like this, right? I just do that. But then it was like you do this twice and then you go through there like that. And this seems more... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to pull that one first. Oops. Oh, is this the reason why? Because you need to pull this out of here. I saw them do that. I saw somebody pull that one out. No, no, no. There we go. It leaves a rather long tail in the middle. But what it eliminates is this bump that I get sometimes when I do a magic circle to start. And that's my first stitch. You've snapped yarn. Yeah, I snapped blanket yarn the other day, Snark, doing it. What's up, Mike? Tying shoelaces. You're still learning that one too. I had the hardest time with that as a kid. I did not. I could not. Not urgent, but when I get a chance, can I please point you in the direction of the tardigrade pattern that I used, and anything else I recommend is always welcome. So, yes, it is on Ravelry. Ariella, let me... Now, I gave that tardigrade a booty. It doesn't... It does not come with a booty. But it's not hard to make a booty. I think you added... Did you add that booty to that chick that you made? Was I crocheting with the tail that entire time? That's kind of hilarious. And it doesn't matter because I had enough to make it all the way around. I have not used one of the crochet tension rings. I have not. Snark. Yeah, you just literally, like, figure out where the top part of the butt crease should be. You just literally just eyeball, like, this is where the top part of the butt. You kind of want to go a little bit further up than where you think the top of the butt crease should be, because when you pull it tight, it's going to pull it down, you know? It's going to pull both ends closer to each other. So you want to go a little further apart than where you want the butt crease to start and stop. What seems like a good idea? Oh, the tension ring. Yeah. I haven't tried it. I can't speak to that. But that said, you know, I mean, there's probably ones that aren't that spendy, right? Are we talking about something that's expensive? I would assume it's not terribly expensive. No, it's splitting. This yarn has a tendency to be a tiny bit splitty. This is Cascade Yarns Sarasota, which I wanted to give cotton acrylic yarn a chance. It's a lot of European crochet designers are all about the cotton acrylic yarn. But it's so tiny. So to make a doll of the same size, you have to do like 100 times more work. And I can just hear all you Europeans. Yes, well, you filthy heathen Americans. Quality handwork takes time. Not that y'all would know anything about that. Studying is literally your middle name on here. Yes. You're totally not ready to give up on using your unsplittable Woobles yarn training wheels, so you ordered some more beginner yarn. Nothing wrong with that. So I made a boo-boo. I don't need all of this. I just need the one strand to sew it on. I haven't done a speed run in a minute. What, the Woobles? Really, Mike? Awesome. I think, you know, I don't know how crafty Mama Andy is in that respect or whatever, but you might both enjoy it. You never know. Hey, Devil's Daughter, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. I actually have a sharper needle that's a little bit better for this particular item. Yeah, if anybody's having, you know, really bad weather, I hope you're staying safe and warm, and it is nar. It is nar outside here. Just hiding from the cold. And we're supposed to start getting some freezing rain today. Joy. So we've had snow and it's been like below freezing for days now. Only problem with this is that the eye of this needle is just a bit small. Come on now. You can do it. There it goes. Stop that. You know. Oh my God. Actually, these I could probably, because I'm not attaching with these parts right here. This just needs to go like about there-ish. I'm just trying to hide these ends inside of the piece. Oh, you lost a crochet hook? Yeah, I hate that feeling though. Man, you're like, oh my God, where is it? You have some nice snow outside. Had a hot cocoa today while watching it fall. Helped immensely with your replenish for energy work timeout. Oh, good. Ariella, I don't know if you're on Ravelry. Are you on Ravelry? Dang it. I think it's, I can't remember if it's a download. I think it's a download. You might need to sign up for an account. Oh my goodness. Stop it. If you're going to crochet, yeah, you probably will want one. I think that they have addressed the issues, but there was, just in case anybody has any issues with like visual stuff, I think they've fixed most of it accessibility wise. And it was some time ago, but there was this whole debacle where they redesigned their site. And all of a sudden, a bunch of people who experience issues when there's like certain types of animations and stuff were having like a really hard time using the site. And it's unfortunate because I don't think that this attitude is representative of everyone within the organization. But there was an individual or two who basically said, too bad, so sad. We don't care that you can't use the site anymore. Or even more like obnoxiously, we sent it to Google accessibility through the Google accessibility thing, and they said it was fine. Like, okay, you may very well have done that. That's totally true. And it is absolutely 100% true that like no website design is probably going to be like 100% functional and tailored to every person's experience. But when people tell you, hey, I'm having migraines because of the website. I used to use it all the time and now I can't. Can you please give me an option to stay on the old design? And their response was basically like, no, you have to accept what we're doing. So there was some fallout and there was some backlash, and they issued a public apology and said they would do better. And so I cannot, because I don't experience the issues that people were describing, speak to whether or not they fully upheld that promise, but it was not good for their image. for a minute there. And a couple of competitor sites popped up. But the problem is so many of us, you know, designers especially, have invested a lot of time and energy. Oh no, what's happening here? Why are we stuck? Into Ravelry and building like a pattern library on there. And what has happened? Did I somehow go? There we go. Well, right. It was animations that were like part of, like, they were like totally an aesthetic choice. It wasn't for any reason other than to try to like update the design and the branding. And so it's like, well, what, you know, what information did they have that, is it like, oh, stuff where there's animation keeps people's attention longer or something? I have no idea what the reasoning was behind that change, but it was causing issues for people, I guess. And also the site redesign just was like, it just had a lot of stuff in it that was unnecessary and made the site look worse in a lot of people's opinions, just purely from a design standpoint. So, well, and that's what people use it for. It's meant to be functional. You know, like, yes, we're aesthetic creatures, and people who do handcrafts can appreciate, you know, beautiful things, but it's there as a repository for, you know, information. So I understand wanting to update or to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for here? To like refresh your brand visually maybe, but when so many people depend on you for a resource and also for a living, because like I said, there were people who were selling their designs on the site and were like, I can no longer use the site. Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm very talented. Wow. I mean, I don't know. I'm just following a pattern, but thank you. That's very kind. That's very nice. Thank you. That's a very nice first time chat. Thank you. We all have something we're good at. I'm convinced of that. It's hard because I know sometimes people are like, nah, I'm not creative. I'm like, yeah, you are. It's just you think that whatever it is that you're creative at is not a creative thing, but it is. I hope you're having a good day. This is a charity thing that I needed to finish up, and it is a Pokeball ornament. And it's going to go out to, there's a couple of winners that Brian got hold of me for his campaign. You just lost Thread Chicken. Sad times. I'm sorry. My condolences, Connie. All right. So I think that's all I need to do for Brian besides pack these up and send them out. Ad break in about 3 minutes. We're going to have a 3-minute long ad break. We like to try to let you know, give you a heads up. I don't like that right there. I want it to go the other direction. Like this. You have 10 left to do in that color. Oh my. I know Christmas is long over. These are leftover redeems for folks who either like want a giveaway in someone else's chat or I had promised them. So that's done. And then I can get all this Pokeball yarn off my desk. Oh, this is steak yarn. I need to, I desperately need, that's a 6.0 teammate. This, the person got back to me and said, it's fine, just use what you have. I like that color, it's great. So this will be a microphone cover. That matches almost exactly. Wow, that's crazy. So again, this is a tip for working with this really tricky floofy fur yarn, right? A lot of people oh, these back there. So Plaid Pandas, if you do not own a Swift, an umbrella Swift, if you go to a local yarn shop and you buy fancy yarn that comes in a hank, ask them if they offer, they may offer, but you might have to ask if they can wind it for you. But I would only do that if you plan on using it pretty soon after that. A lot of people, especially if it's like wool or something like that, a lot of people will say, don't cake yarn unless you plan on using it right away, because it has twist to it and you might end up if it's caked, it will kind of pull on it. Now, I haven't experienced, like, acrylic yarn, I guess, is not as big of a deal. So, I'll wait till Ariel is out of ads, but one thing I found was it was very hard to make a magic circle with this. This gets stuck on itself just like blanket yarn and and velour yarn, and it can be very hard to pull the magic circle closed, right? So there is a way that you can do that and it will close super easily, and it's to do the magic circle like you normally would do, and then and I think actually for this it's easier if it's just the single this like that instead of the double one, because you don't think you really need that. The fur yarn's gonna cover it all up. So that's the super simple version of a magic circle. My husband is cooking carnitas upstairs and it smells so good. Why is he doing this to me? Uh-oh. I thought I had to sneeze. Well, you and I and the kids can have the rice, Lotus, but he is avoiding rice. When you already smell the delicious cooking. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Okay, so ads are almost over. They should be over now. Ads should be over now. So thank you so much. Thank you for staying through the ads. Ariella, I was going to show you something for working with this yarn that might at least help with the magic circle if you'd like to see. And thank you if you got ads for staying through them. Oh, yeah. I mean, he would love to, Lotus, but it's just not good for him. Anyway, hopefully Ariel is out of those ads, and if you want to, I'll show you a trick. So this is how I've made magic circles for a long time, is I just take the tail, and I have that coming out like this, and I wrap around these 3 fingers here, and I just make an X on this side, and then flip my hand over. So now I have the X here with the tail coming out underneath. And I go under this, and then I grab this and scoop it out, and I turn it around like that. And that's how I've made a magic circle for a long time, although Pix did show me a different way. So you can chain 1, and then this is all that you will need of the acrylic yarn for this. You go ahead and you can just cut this now if you want to keep it from, you know, pulling on the rest of it. So you take this little magic circle you have here, and then you grab your fur yarn, and you take this and you just pull this through this little loop. Now, you want to cinch this to anchor it down. So you just pull on this, which is where your working yarn would have been, and then tighten this up a little bit. And you want to make sure you're not crocheting with your tail. And then you just go ahead and you yarn over, and you go into the circle, and you do 1, 2. If you want, you could immediately put a stitch marker in that first stitch so you can tell where it is. And I'm doing half double crochets in this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like we do often with the thicker yarn. So this is where your tail of the fur yarn is, but you're not even going to worry about that right now. You're just going to go ahead and pull this closed. And you're going to pull the acrylic yarn closed, and it slides right through it. It doesn't get stuck. And then if you can grab this tail, you can pull this a little bit and try and make sure that that's nice and tight and secure. And then my trick for working with this is I don't really look for the stitches so much as I feel for them. Te amo con todo mi corazón, amiga mía. Oh, I love you too. Hey, what are you doing later today? Like, what are you doing today? What are you doing right now? Breathing. Eating. Okay, those are good things. You're crocheting. Are you making more? Where's your web? Where's your Etsy? Plug your Etsy. Nope. Oh, man. It is a little bit of a pain if you lose it, if the hook comes off. So I've learned to just, that's 2, feel for the stitches. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So for this particular design or this item, I don't do spirals. I do rounds with a slip stitch and a chain, which I mean you wouldn't be able to see anyways. And I count. so I can make sure that I have the right number. Since it's so easy to get mixed up and to not know where you are. What's up, Stegapixel? Happy Tuesday to you as well. So even though now I'm 10 increasing, I'm still going to to make sure I have the number of stitches that I'm supposed to have.
Someone just subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Awesome. 21, 22. Thank you if you happen to be here in chat on Twitch for subscribing to the YouTube. We're getting close to 400. We're getting close to 400 on YouTube, so thank you for that. And our hours just keep going up, so thank you to those of you who've been watching the VODs and you had your first trip down to the local craft store yarn section and it was a lot. Oh yeah. Start simple. Because I need to practice because I'm doing a Women's Guild Trios. Women's Guild Trios tournament on the 27th with a couple of other Women's Guild members. And I know, I want you to know, you would be my first choice. I'm not trying to pressure you or make you feel anything other than loved and appreciated. You would be my first choice. And I love the two people that I'm going to play with. You and Kim, it would be really fun. Me, you, and Kim. I just want you to know I thought of you and was like, oh, it's too bad because they really want us to focus on fellow guild members. I love you. No shade toward anyone, not you or them. I love Kim and Shania's awesome. I don't know Shania that well, but we're going to get to know each other better, which is great. That's part of this. It's more like that you are at the top of my list of people who I love to play with on Fortnite. But if you'd like to play with me the week of my birthday and partnerversary, I'd love to do that too on stream. But I might try to do some practice today if you're free. If you're not, that's okay. Don't you dare set aside anything else that you need to do for me. Okay? All right. You sadly needing to go. Don't worry. It's totally okay. You have to be up early. IRL before URL. Isn't that what everybody says? IRL before URL. So No. Ariella, you're good. Thank you. Your dollar store had the actual lion brand fur for $3. They had the neon plaid pandas. They had the gopher faux neons. Are you serious? I can't get that anywhere online right now. Do they still have it, Plaid Pandas? Do you know if they have any more? Do you know if they have any more, Plaid Pandas? I will PayPal you and pay for shipping. $3? Seriously. I can't get those colors anywhere else. The orange and the pink and the blue. Ooh, if they have it, will you let me know? There's no mad rush. Please don't feel like you got to try to run over there to look for it now. But if you happen to be there, because there's just nobody else makes colors that bright, Lotus. And unfortunately, no one else cares about it but me. So they stopped making it. The orange in particular. I can find bright pink. I can find blues that are pretty close. It's the orange that I would really be after, honestly, and the neon yellow. The orange and the neon yellow. The neon blue is a pretty nice bright color. I like the pink, and I would totally take some of each of them. If you go in there, Plaid Pandas, are you in Discord? Really? I wonder if any of the stores in Portland have it. Dollarama or Dollar Tree? They don't. Do they have a website? It is the fur yarn. Hi, RC. It's the fur yarn that I use for my covers. The closest Dollarama to me is in Victoria, BC. The closest Dollarama is in Victoria, BC. I'm not going there to get it, but that's okay. Wait, are you in Canada, Plaid Panda? Wait, is it the same as Dollar Tree? Dollarama is a Canadian dollar store retail chain. What? Dollar Tree in Seattle. Okay. There's a Dollar Tree not far from the shop. Not far from the... They have just chenille. They have a bunch of Premier yarn there. Just yarn, just cotton. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Do I call you Chica? Chicana? What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Chica Ana. What's up, Creatrix? How are you? Just yarn worsted, just cotton, just active, just chenille, just cotton, crafter square acrylic yarn, just cotton. Just yarn worsted, just yarn worsted, more fab, more cheap fabric, more just cotton. Oh wait, can I filter to just yarn? Just yarn? They don't, I don't see any Parfait Chunky. If they had Parfait Chunky, I'll go buy them out. Okay, I don't see any Lion brand in here online. That doesn't mean they don't have it in store. This is just their website. How am I not following you already, Creatrix Brit? How am I not already following you? I see you around all over the place. What the heck? And you've been following me since December 7th of 2022. Wow, what a jerk I am. And you had Zach on your show? What? And of course, it's Chronic playing Dead by Daylight because you're offline. So many people in Makers and Crafting know Chronic. It's really funny. Does he ever do anything like that on his stream? Professional nerd in NYC, Star Wars, The Old Republic, cosplay, crafting, Minecraft, Pokemon Go, and chats with really awesome creators. I didn't choose the Sith life. The Sith life chose me. Oh, you do 3D printing? What? Tyler, 13 months. I don't know. I feel like I could give you the one big... I feel like we should only do the big red rubber chicken on the actual year. Brits and the 3DP crew. The 3D printing crew. Very cool. They're trying to suck me in. And I'm resisting so far. I don't have room for it. Chronic is all Star Wars and DBD. Yeah. I sucked at DBD. It was entertaining. I'm not, you know... No! I don't have room for it. It's gonna have to wait. I'm not about to be, like, worried about being, you know, somebody with, like, a giant house with more rooms than I know what to do with, okay? That would be more likely, and we do actually have a space in the back where we might... I'm just saying maybe at some point, RC... It's good for this. Is this a Jedi mind trick, right? It's the Jedi mind trick. And, you know, you just put a shed on the roof? No, Tyler. How do you get up there? That's a liability, Tyler. Hello, Tyler. Thank you for your 13 months. One step closer. No. I don't see a message from you. Is it on a different platform? I thought it was Discord, but maybe you creep everywhere. What the clock? So sometimes they have Lion Brand yarn at one of the Dollar Trees in Portland. So I might have to, if I'm going to be in Portland, make a point of stopping at one of the Dollar Trees that has a pretty decent craft section. Tyler, how you been? Okay, I have to figure out if it's time to attach the second color of yarn or not. I think I need to do one more round. So this person asked for a cover in the pan flag colors. You had your AGM. Did you really, Tyler? Oh, Insta DMs. Did I miss that somehow because I'm me? Ciao! Tyler, congratulations. That's really awesome. Way to go. I hope that they realize that what they really need to do is make sure they're paying you. That they're compensating you appropriately. I'm not worried that regulars would get the wrong idea seeing a lighter on the desk, but I use it for when I cut velour yarn for melting the end so the little bits of floof don't come off everywhere all over the place. It's just managing burgers? No. Hey, listen. I understand. I do. I understand. I know what you're trying to say. You could choose to just do the bare minimum. And that's something I had to realize with restaurants a long time ago. I think you've heard me talk about this before. Just because we're not completely in love with the way that we make a living, you can still choose to try to do the best job that you can. And moreover, to be a good coworker was really the thing that I felt like was most important to me. And very close second, when I was a service industry person, I was responsible for helping make sure that people had a good experience. And a lot of times, you never know if the like going out to eat is something they don't do super frequently, but when they do, they really want to try to treat themselves. And the place I worked at was a nice, sit down, somewhat fancy restaurant where a lot of people would come for special occasions. We were a very popular place for birthdays and other sort of celebratory meals. And so I took that part of it, of being there to help people have a really nice experience. I took that part of it pretty seriously and tried very hard to make sure they had a good time and that they were happy with their food and their drinks, of course. But and so, but even if it's just fast food, like look, people are in a hurry because they have busy lives, and when the place is being run well because of your efforts, again, it makes sure that the fellow coworkers have a better experience while they're there, and the guests feel taken care of. And good for you. And also, like, again, regardless of the job, you doing a good job, it can benefit you later, because when it's time for you to move on to something else, you have a side gig. Yeah. When it's time for you to move on to something else, you have people who you can go to and say, hey, would you be willing to write me a letter of recommendation? And they're going to say, this person always went the extra mile. They did a great job. They didn't just do the job. They did it well. So then you can rely on people you used to work for and with for good personal/professional recommendation. That's awesome. So, Ariella, I was saying earlier, one trick you can use is to start the magic circle in acrylic yarn. If you'd like to, you can always go back and look at the VOD because I explain exactly how to do it. And I realized that you were in ads, and then you had, I did not know that you had some, the work. Again, IRL before URL, right? Work stuff. So I did explain how I do a magic circle with this crazy floofy yarn. And when I'm working with this yarn, I typically, so this yarn, if you can see it here, I'll get it closer to the camera. I don't know how far I can really zoom this in, but I'll show you. There is so the fur is attached to essentially like this spine, right? That middle part is where all the little floofy parts have been like attached to that, if that makes sense. So once you've worked with this yarn for a while, yeah, no, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. If you want to, you could go back and look at it for the explanation of how to start a magic circle with this stuff, because it can be tricky. But, so when I'm working with this, I feel for the stitches rather than looking for them. So but that also, I don't know how well that would work for everyone depending on how you hold your yarn, but I hold the project and my working yarn in the same hand. I've seen people do crochet so many different ways, but I just feel for the top two. I feel for the hole that is underneath of those top two loops that make a stitch. So there is, some people have said, I saw some tricks and tips that said dampen the yarn and you'll be able to see that middle strand a lot better. You'll be able to see, because it'll make the floofy parts lay flat. Working with damp fur yarn sounds really like texturally like kind of weird to me. So when I'm doing that first round, Ariella, I'm very cautious to like even in that first round, I put a stitch marker in the first stitch that I make into the magic circle. And then I try to put everything else out of my mind, and I count out loud so that I don't lose count. And like when I get to this point where now I'm just building length of the piece. So that was my first stitch in this round. And I go ahead and I make sure to put my stitch marker right back in. And I say, okay, that was 1. Here's 2. This is 8. That's 17, 18. So that's the last stitch if I'm doing this the correct number of stitches. And the beauty of this yarn is if you make a mistake and you have to kind of like just fix it in the moment, it doesn't matter. No one's ever going to see it. It's fur yarn. They won't be able to see the stitches. As long as you don't like increase or decrease way too much. Like if I had been 1 stitch short right there, I could have just added a stitch in real quick. Done an increase and had my number that I'm supposed to have. It's very forgiving because you can't see the stitches. That's a little bit hard with this particular yarn, but yes, you can do that. No! What's up, Pix? How are you, friend? I'm excited to show Pix and Kim some Tunisian crochet basics on Saturday, February 3rd, which is the week of our birthday and partnerversary stuff. Bart! I'm a little worried. I might have to go back and take this row out, and yeah. It's okay, though. At least this isn't like the velour yarn. And so because I'm also with this particular piece, because I'm not doing spirals, I'm doing rounds joined by a slip stitch. This can come right out. I can go back. And normally I wouldn't have to do this because I've made so many of these. But I knew I was going to maybe have to play with this a bit. So there's that. And then I'm just going to pull this first, or I should say last round. So I'm glad I didn't cut the yarn. This last round of stitches out until I get to where I slip stitched them together right here. And you do have to be cautious once you're, if you do have to rip out, you want to be cautious because again, it can be hard. So I'm just looking for that middle spine of the fur yarn. You better go there. And that's the slip stitch right there. So now I've backed up to the point before this becomes a horrible tangled mess. I'm gonna wind all of the yarn I'm not using anymore. And, you know, I'm switching colors, but I'm not worrying again because I'm doing joined rounds instead of spirals. Now I have to find the end of this fur yarn. Oh, God, why did I do this? Okay, we're going to go from this side, and we're going to wind this back. Send me a reminder to remind you what you're ordering for the sorcery. So if you don't already own Pix, a standard aluminum crochet hook like this, I'll have to look at the pattern again. I don't know if this is the size we need or not. I'm not saying this size particularly. If you don't already own one of these, no, it can be wood. Do you have a wooden one like that? That's like a straight stick instead of has like the rubberized handle. You don't want the handle. because you reached out to a few West Coast yarn resellers that you bought from and asked them if they had... What? You did not need to do that. I knew it. When you said BRB, I was like, where's Plaid Pandas going? You are too kind. What a sweetheart. Get out of here with that. Anyways, if you've got wood... A wooden hook, chat. If you've got your wood and some balls, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! It is slippery, this fur yarn, and it is easy for your hook to fall out. Oh my goodness. Here, let me grab the pattern. Think good thoughts for Flava, you guys. I'll send you the YouTube video. It's a TL Yarn Crafts tutorial. I love TL Yarn Crafts. If you guys are crocheters and you don't already know about TL Yarn Crafts, she does a bunch of stuff on, excuse me, what's the website that we worked with? I keep wanting to say like Squarespace. Skillshare. Skillshare. Karen's like, did someone ask if somebody has wood? Ayo. I can't believe no one did ooh woo ayo. I mean, you did it 6 minutes ago. Does it have that long of a cooldown on it? Is that why? Pix did it 6 minutes ago. Ooh, woo, ayo. Thank you. Exactly. Get out of here, little floof of fur yarn. So here, let me in the group chat. And let me pop this open.
Welcome to TL Yarn Crafts
Hello?
TV. I'm Tony, your host.
Oh, there it is. I was like, where did it open? 6.5 millimeter crochet hook and worsted weight yarn. You need to use a larger size crochet hook or Tunisian because here, I'll demonstrate real quickly and you're not, don't worry. Like, let's be real. I distract myself. It's fine. So it's super easy. You just, and we're going to demonstrate all this again, but just real quick, like you can do it on a hook like this. And this isn't even the right size, but that's fine. Oh God, that looked terrible. Hello? Okay. So what you do is you're just pulling up loops and leaving them there. 3. This is not, you know, exactly how this pattern goes, but So instead of, you know, completing the stitch, you're leaving them on the hook. And then when you do the first, you go through just that first loop. And then when you go through the rest of it, you pull through 2 loops, right? And then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. This is the first pass. Okay. And you don't chain up or anything like that. Then you take your hook, and instead of in this first one, you go into, there's like a, there's a, what do they call these again? They're like, not legs, bars. There's these bars that are sticking out, right? So you go into that and you do it again. You pull up a loop, you go into the next bar that's sticking out and you pull up another loop. You go into this bar that's sort of sticking out from the front, pull up a loop all the way across. This yarn is kind of a dull color that might be hard to see. Okay, you go all the way across like this, right? And then that's your second pass. Am I supposed to go into that one? I don't know. Anyways, you want to keep track of how many you have from the beginning so you don't like screw that part up. But then you only go through that first loop on the first stitch or whatever, the first step of the second pass. And then you go yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2, right? Again, all the way back until you've made it through the last 2 and you have 1 loop left on your hook. And it creates a very thick woven type of fabric. May you ask a crochet question? So yes, of course. And you have tons of people in here. You got my uwu covered. You got tons of people in here who probably would be able to help. Like if I can't help you, there's bound to be someone who can. You're trying to recreate a childhood toy that was crocheted for you. You have a flat tail that you're trying to taper off. Does anyone know what you would do to make it even on both sides as you taper it? Is it a piece that is round and then is being flattened? What is the animal? And if you have pictures, that's always helpful. You're going to, if it's a tube that is then flattened, you're actually better off maybe decreasing evenly all the way around is the way I would say. If it's a flat piece, you're going to decrease on either side, or so you're going to decrease on both sides and then around a plane, both sides, round a plane, both sides, round a plane, or decrease on each end of each row until you get to the, you know, point you want. There's lots of different ways you could approach that, but it depends on whether it's a tube that you're flattening or it's one layer of fabric. What's up, Puffles? This makes sense. You thought it would be harder to understand. This is the simple Tunisian stitch. Making boots for cats, yeah. A flat alligator top and bottom and sewn together at the end. Oh, right. So then you would do, like, so if it's a panel and it's like, let's say that it's, you know, however many stitches across for it, right? And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there, again, if you, let's say that you're just, you know, going back and forth, right? So here you're making another round, another row. Imagine that the piece is longer, but like you're coming up on where you want it to start tapering, maybe, you know, depending on the type of piece it is. The longer the taper, the longer you want the taper to be, the further apart you need to space those decreases. So if you want it to taper quickly, then you want to do them, you might even want to do more than one decrease per row. But if you want it to taper slowly, so one way you could do that is to take this and instead of chaining one, turn and single crochet directly into the second stitch of this row. Okay, or even slip stitch and then crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you would slip stitch again into this last one, right? And that's going to, and then you turn and then slip stitch, right? So there's a ton of different ways you could go about this too. This is gonna taper pretty quickly. The other option is you, at this side, you're gonna do a decrease on that first stitch where you insert the hook into the first 2 stitches. It depends on, are you doing single or double crochet or whatever, but whatever type of stitch you're using, you'll do a decrease stitch right here, right? And so if you want, you can just keep going to the end. And then when you turn, you can do that again. So, every pattern's going to be different. Right here, you could do another decrease at this end, right? And then maybe you chain up and go across. Sometimes it's going to tell you to slip stitch into that first one or just to go ahead and turn and stitch directly into it. There's a lot of different approaches to this. Okay, and then maybe you're turning and doing this again now. Since you already did, you see what I'm saying? So it's definitely moving that direction. 1, 2. If you're sewing 2 pieces together, then you don't need to worry as much about what it looks like on the edges. And if you're trying to freehand something, it might take you a little while to play with it, to figure out, what rate you need it to taper at. So see how that's tapering? Like that. You're working on Flava's cross stitch. You're awesome. Yeah, we got you the Discord link. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? I live for this. You look beautiful. I love that. I love that color combination. I love that green on you. I know it's not your favorite color. Pick in Discord ideas and suggestions. It's one of your favorite colors? That's awesome. There's also a craft help channel. Not that it matters. You're fine putting it in there. Ideas and suggestions is a little bit more for I have an idea for your channel. But it's totally okay. Or the Discord. Is the item that you have that next to you, is this tail, the green one, is that the item in question? Is that your childhood toy? It looks like maybe. To me, it looks like there's a decrease every other stitch or so, or every other row. So there's a row where it goes from 9 to 8, and then it's straight on the other. So there's only one decrease on one side, and then around a plane, and then another decrease probably on that same side, I guess. Or, yeah, I don't see a decrease in the middle. They're on the ends. The decreases are on the ends, I believe. And you're trying to recreate this with the hot pink yarn, right? It doesn't matter because if you notice, the way that they attached these pieces together is they literally went around and it looks as though it's slip stitch. It could be single crochet. They went and they slip stitched all or single crocheted all the way around the two pieces to join them together with the darker green yarn. 2 decreases per row in symmetrical places. But what I'm saying is this one, your piece, it tapers at a slower rate. So you would want to do, instead of what I was doing, you would want to do, so here's your round where you're not doing any decreases. And then you would want to turn around, you chain up 1 and you turn and you do 1 decrease on, it doesn't matter if it's at the beginning or the end of the row, but it might be more helpful for you to do it at the beginning and then crochet across. And then you're going to chain up 1, and then you're going to crochet back the other direction without doing any decreases. And then you're going to do your 1 decrease on this side at the beginning of your row. And then you're going to chain up 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then again, your decrease at the beginning of every other row. 1, 2. So now you have 3 stitches. So now you're going to go back and do 1, 2. What? 3. See how that's tapering much slower than this was? Oh, you couldn't see what I was doing, I bet. The green one is the toy. The pink is you trying to remake it. Hubby got you an external hard drive to store all your games, and now your laptop has oodles of free space. There's a ton of crafty people in here. If someone can't spot something, someone else will. Ads in 3 minutes. You just read stream title. You love it. Crochet is ever so slightly. I'm sorry. So again, if I rip this back for you here, Britt, I'll do it again so you can actually see what I was doing. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is, if I'm not mistaken, okay, so I would chain up 1. Let's say this is your decrease row. Okay, so you've done your decrease 1, 2. You could do invisible decreases, but a piece like this, I don't think it matters as much as it would with Ami's. Thank you for snoozing the ads. I didn't even notice there was ads coming either. Okay, so now we did our decrease on this side, right? You can see it right there. If you don't know what an invisible decrease is, Britt, I'm happy to show you. Okay, so you get back to the other side. How is that possible? Oh, it's because I'm zoomed way in. That's my fault. Okay, so then we made it all the way over to the side, right? And then you're gonna do it again here. 1, 2. There's your decrease, and then crochet back. Because I counted the stitches in the rows, and they're only decreasing every other row by 1. So that means that there's only a decrease of 1. You just only need that 1 right there. 1, 2. But the thing is, then you're always decreasing on the same side of the work. And I'm wondering if that would make it lopsided. Because you want it to decrease.
Someone just subscribed to the YouTube channel.
Thank you. What's going on YouTube today? Is that somebody who's in here? Do I need to go look at YouTube? Is that video? That video is not blowing up again, is it? 391 subscribers on YouTube. Let's go. No, it just says 10,000 views still, which is great. I'm not complaining. Thank you. We have 469 watch hours in the last 365 days. You think that's what they did? Decrease at the start plane, decrease at end plane. You can see the little darts inwards on the lighter section. Yeah. Doing a pink buy high. Thank you very much, Toya. Thank you. Thank you very much. Knocked out another color on this stitch. Let's go. Okay, ads are coming in a minute and a half. So just, you know, there's lots of different ways you could approach this and get basically the same result. Huge increase in watch hours. That's for 365 days, though. That's for the last 365 days. For the last 28 days, it's still very much, it's very high. It's 244.6. 244.6 hours. In the last 28 days. In the last 7 days, it's 176.1. Wait, what? And 34 subscribers in the last 7 days. 34. That's awesome. Some of that coming from that, I'm telling you, the stupid Gengar video that I put literally no thought or effort into. None. I just recorded super quick. Not that one, but that one's fun. You bent your needle. Oh, no. Do you have another one? There's a lot of formulas for that, Rue. I mean, the thing I would say is you need to, if you're going to be making a bunch of these, what I would do is try and at least pay attention to what the time is when you start one, and then the time, you know, approximate time it takes you to make one. You clicky the thingy. Thanks. Thank you, CMA. Thank you. I appreciate that. So you need 500 subscribers for the first level or tier or whatever you want to call it of monetization on YouTube. You need 500 subscribers and one of two things. 3,000 public watch hours in the last 365 days, or 3 million public shorts views in the last 90 days, which is kind of wild. And there are people for whom 3 million views on one video is totally normal. And that is not me, and that's okay. But if you subscribe over there and you turn on the notifications, you'll know when new videos are posted. I'm trying to be good about posting a notification to the Discord when there's a new video uploaded there. Some of it's just going to be Twitch VODs. I'm not saying you shouldn't look at those. the short form content hours are unreal for people starting and all. Yeah, I mean, I think what they want is, you know, it's like any other program with monetization / whatever. YouTube, it's a little harder to get your foot in that door initially. So like, unlike Twitch, where I feel like affiliate is fairly well achievable for a lot of people, not always. It was hard for me at first. I struggled because I didn't have any content creation experience. And so if that happened or is happening to you, I understand. People will say affiliate's easy. Right, if you've done YouTube, it is. And you have people coming over from there, or if you've spent a bunch of time up front networking with communities and have tons of time to stream super consistently, and you know about marketing and social media and all that other stuff, and you kind of have an established base there. You picked an 8-hour video. Hope this helps. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. You're so kind. I appreciate you. There is a playlist of the VODs, and you can just put that on. And if you have it, you know, it doesn't have to have autoplay. If it's a playlist, you can keep your autoplay settings the way you want them. But if you play a playlist, it should just play the next video in the playlist. And so there is a VOD playlist. If you want to put that on for background noise, that's great. And eventually that will be where I will store past broadcasts from here. And I don't know, I might keep it where I always go live on YouTube and Livespace, because some of the VODs that have been stored on Livespace have been absolutely atrocious quality-wise. And so unless I choose to record separately through OBS, which is going to put a strain on my graphics card, probably not too much of a strain, but it still will. It's easier in a way just to stream to both Livespace and YouTube. Easier to stream to Livespace and YouTube, because then the VOD from Livespace Pix is like VOD schmod. I'm gonna take my time getting up, though. You're gonna get like the lawnmower in the shopping cart. I don't even know what this don't see that. I feel it in the floor. Are you trying to kill me? Oh. Oh my God. Is Tex trying to kill me? Is it not picking up the rate? Yeah, got it.
Another one.
Karen is my name.
Thank you
Gifted
so
3
much.
months of tier 1 to Chimart 22. They gifted 466 months in the channel.
Yeah, really?
This is not a train, it's a land boat and it's on fire.
Of a level 2 hydrate. Thank you. Ah! No! So you guys don't even need to do bits. She'll just do it for you. It's fine. Oh my God, Yeti! And a Yeti resub. Thank you so much. It's a saxophone kazoo. What's up, Yeti? No. No. Oh, no. Yeah, 50% of level 2 hype trade. No worries, Redhead.
I can sing Jurassic Park. Thing.
Okay, that's it. You're in charge.
Sir, your someter has been overloaded.
Get
Set the
out
alert
of your
level to
way!
DEFCON 5. Please refer to the operations manual for further instruction.
Thank you, Wayne. Thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. That's so sweet. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne! We love Wayne! No. Yeah, that's right, Wayne. Get out!
Where's the balloon pumper?
No, we're not doing, but no, it's not a balloon show. It's a chicken show, and I'm supposed to be crocheting. And now she wants me to do balloon animals all the time, and the only thing I know how to do is a dog.
Where?
I only know how to do balloon dog.
Where's the pumper?
Yeah. Hey, Wayne. I'm glad that the crochet Pokeball made it to you guys safely. And thank you for being so awesome. And I'm excited to play Fort with your lady. Sharp balloons with Moni. Do you know how to do a snake and a worm? Does that count? Okay, you got to keep this out of the way of all of the equipment. Okay. 9 and Sharp Balloons collab win. I'm not professional enough for them. They're way too put together. They'd be like that? Yeah. I'm kidding. I love them. I think the world of them. They're wonderful. They are actually working on 99.5 Luftballons. Yeah. Make a hot dog? Get out of here. I have actual hot dogs upstairs. I bet that wouldn't be that hard, but you'd have to have like, I'm actually thinking about how would you make a balloon hot dog. They're doing they're putting together their own production.
You would have to have orange. You would have to have orange and red and brown.
Here, Mom? 3 years or so, give or take. All right, fine. No, not 4 years. We have not lived here for 4 years. Yeah, do definitely give Sharp Balloons, which is Shayna and Mr. Sharp, a follow. They are awesome. They're really incredible people, and they are very good, very high quality, family friendly. But they say it's not a kids show; it's a human show, and it really is like an awesome place for anyone to hang out. They're super wholesome. 1.5 minutes on the hype train. If you guys complete level 3, I have to do 50 jumping jacks. Muppet Show PG, right? Yes. Early stages of trying to make YouTube series of children's education shows, which is awesome. And I look forward to it, to watching it with my kids, and just, obviously I like supporting them, but I truly enjoy what they do. It is not just because they're friends and fellow content creators and or any of that. It's because I really enjoy it. And I think anybody who's in here who's not already following them, you need to fix it. And they're just awesome folks. And I did get the chance to meet them in person at TwitchCon. This dog is going to have a really short tail. I'm getting better at these somewhat.
This one is
there you go.
Sharp.
Oh boy. I would be so embarrassed if they came in here while I was making balloon dogs. 45 seconds on the hype train. I think if you enjoy high energy people, definitely check it out, because we certainly have that in common. But they are professionals. They've been entertainers for a really long time. If someone even remotely wants to put me in the same category with them, I am honored. One of the coolest things with their setup is it's going to be entirely black and white. The only color will be the humans and the balloons. I saw the video of Shayna showing off some of the set pieces, which is really awesome. Thank you guys very much for the hype train. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Maybe some of you got some new hype train emotes. They do have new hype train emotes out. Yeah, Mako, you got a gift sub from Wayne. Thank you so much, Wayne. Thank you for those 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Oh, and Yeti, you're 2 years. That's 24 months is 2 years. Exactly. You get 2 big red rubber chicken spots. Ready? 2 whole years. Thank you, Yeti. Here's number 1. Ramona. And number 2! That was only for the first year. This is for the second. Thank you, Yeti. I really appreciate your continued support. It really means a lot to me. Thank you.
Balloon dogs are crowding your desk.
How are you? How's Panja? 1 year, 2 years, no ears. Yeah. Yeah, man. Thank you for all the laughs and a few cries. Yeah. Time is going by so fast, and I can't.
These balloon dogs are coming
I feel like I
over to
cannot
your desk.
get caught up.
These balloon dogs are crawling
And I'm
over
trying to
your
get
chair
caught up
desk.
before birthday and partnerversary, and it's not working. I mean, it is. It's just not working as fast as I want it to. I mean, and to be fair to myself, I know. That's what I need, is more stuff on my desk. How do you tell her no? How do you tell her, hey, stop, I don't need any balloon dogs because I already have too much stuff on my desk? You can't tell a 7-year-old, nope, no balloon dogs right now. Unless there's like a really good reason, like the house is burning down. She's good. You're still adjusting to the new job. I hope that the adjustment is not too difficult. Oh, also, of course, we are getting closer, and we probably will hit 7777 right around my birthday, because we're at 7692. So we're coming right up on 8K. That'll be here before we know it. I try not to pay super close attention to those numbers all the time, but I just want to make sure, just like pics, like we were talking about with pics, and you know, the follower counts are, hey Moni, can you not point the balloon at mom's desk while you're inflating it? Thank you. Yes, anywhere but at where all of the expensive cameras and stuff like that are. Okay, sweetie pie, I love you.
This one is gonna be a big balloon.
You're more important than any object, but we don't want to break stuff.
I want this to be.
Where's your father?
Mm-hmm. That silly father.
Time for daddy daycare. I love you so much.
Daddy daycare.
Oh, wow. Really? Yeah. I mean, deer aren't like probably not gonna music on point. Yeah. I didn't pick this on purpose.
Have to use my mom.
What is the name of this song? Lost and Happy by Speedy the Spider on Epidemic Sound.
I remember when you made me a flower out of balloon.
I don't remember that.
I remember it. Did it?
I think you're making it up.
No!
I think you drank some very nearly spoiled milk and you're hallucinating.
No!
I know.
Serious.
He doesn't understand. I know, Redhead. We our boy dogs, our little doggies, they think that they are 10 times their size and they can take anyone. What does what mean? I'm saying they think that they... Let's see if the TTS isn't working.
Okay, this one. Red.
Okay, there you go.
Why do
I just was worried it wasn't going to stay put.
we
Now,
call her
I'm
Red?
done making balloon dogs. I have so much to do, Ramona. I love you, and I love balloon dogs. I can't make any more balloon dogs right now. See what you did, chat? You got her attention. You brought her down here. Now she thinks it's just time to party. Oh, you brought the puppy.
I know.
Now there's a puppy.
That's so much. Such a good puppy.
can't talk right now. That's enough! What is it with children? See, you guys think you're chaotic and you got nothing on these kids.
Redhead.
You think you can push buttons? Get good, chat. You're gonna break it. Okay, it's funny. It is funny. I think it's funny. I'm playing the part of someone who's irritated. It is very funny, but you will break it.
This is for redhead.
It's not John Wick. It's... Yes, I know, but...
Coco, señorita.
Oh no.
Te toca la canción. La canción de mi gente. Va así.
Oh, this is because I said that they push buttons better than you, isn't it? That's what's happening right now. Yeah, I think he's a little bit. You're making him a little nervous because there's so much loud noise and you're all over the place. Baby girl, then go pet him. He's right there. Oh my gosh, Yeti. Okay, fine.
I really like cold.
What do you like about corn?
It's cold. A big corn Vietnam. It has the juice. It can imagine a more beautiful thing. It's cold.
Hi, Esther Dragon.
I'll tell you all about it. I mean,
CMA. It has the juice. Okay. Get it out of your systems. Hi, Booker. Oh, thank you for the work, Lurk Aster Dragon. That's awesome. Show me all your emotes. Show me your favorite emotes, please.
Who's that girl with the gold hair?
Someone just subscribed to the YouTube
Hey, let's go.
Who's that girl dancing in the bar? She's on fire. I saw that girl smile. She's like on
La 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 la
make some noise with rubber chicken toys. Oh, it's fine as long as she's in time. It's not and loop with art and non-command thoughts with such style. She'll make you all smile. She's 9.5.
Look at this. Okay, are we? Can I do the things that I came here to do now? Thank you. No, I really appreciate it. I love the little dance breaks and all the goofiness and all the fun. But I have stuff that I need to do.
Penguin in a costume.
Exactly. Okay? We've had our fun. No. Booker, there is a packed layer. It might have a packed layer of snow and ice. We closed the shop today. The weather here is horrific, and it's only going to get worse. They're probably not going to have school again tomorrow. So I haven't been to my P.O. box yet. It is ice-pocalypse. So I will try to get there as soon as I can. I don't know because I haven't been to my mailbox in like several days. Get out of here. Yeah, because you live in Florida, okay? And there's a lot of things. There's a lot of trade-offs there, okay? Your office told everyone that if it snows, just to not come in. Yeah. Neither rain nor snow nor sleet nor hail shall keep the 9 from their appointed rounds. We have gotten mail. But my P.O. box is down the hill and across the highway. And I'm not going to send my husband down there in the car. And I'm not going to walk down there right now. Oh, thank you. Plaid Peanuts, why are you so awesome? Hmm? Why are you so great? But I will check my mailbox as soon as I can. If you guys want if there's anything you want me to hold off on opening, don't walk ski. It's more dangerous. Until like birthday stream, please let me know. Okay, Miro, please get some good sleeps. Thank you so much, Miro. Everyone say night-nights to Miro. Yes, Miro's on the morning shift this week, which means that even though 9 is streaming all these crazy different hours and stuff, because kids are home and Hubs is home and I don't have to go anywhere, we lose Miro. Now, remember, what's tomorrow, chat? Miro on modding day. Oh, yeah, and his birthday. It is also hump day. Yes, this is true. And... Yup. Thank you, Robot Wizard. Thanks for the 444 bits. There is a new 445-bit cheer because this is my 45th birthday coming up. And it's Rubber Chicken Happy Birthday. I figured why not just keep the tradition going, and I'll try to come up with something fun every year. I don't know, maybe there could be some other ones with that end in 45. Ooh, 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 ayo. Some of them could be me yelling, get off my lawn or something. I don't know. Listen here, okay? Look. That's the finished body of the Gengar right there, okay? I don't want to hear it about the Gengar. And I don't know how I feel feel about this leg. I feel like I want to undo it and do it again one more time. Maybe it's okay. Here's a leg. It needs toes. Nobody puts Gengar in the corner. I mean, he's a ghost type, so even if you did put him in the corner, he could just, you know, do whatever he wants. It's just burnout blanket yarn, and I ordered 24 balls of it, which is a lot of balls. Plaid pandas, a lot of balls. Get out of here, Puffles! That's not gonna happen. Uh-oh. The rival ankle biters are outside. There's a little pug named PETA, and no, it's not a reference to the food item. It is the acronym you're thinking. Or maybe you weren't, but like that, you know, like a pain in the... PETA and Silver, the little ankle biter dogs from next door, love to come in our yard and cause a ruckus. Pain in the ankle. Exactly. Thank you, CMA. Pain in the asphalt. Because they're always running in the road. They're sweet little pups and everything. Well, PETA really, like, is kind of mean and won't let me pet her. Pain in the Anakin. That's really funny, Robot Wizard, because they were standing on top of the pillows in our bedroom trying to see out the window at the little dogs when they were, the little dogs next door were out loose. The rival dogs were out loose. And they were like trying to, Heracles is all trying to stand up on top of a pillow so he could see out the window at them and barking. He's all, ruff, ruff, ruff. And I was like, he just wants the high ground. And then I said, I've got this, it's over, Anakin, I've got the high ground. And my husband's a big Star Wars fan. He laughed. I was like, yeah, they just want to go out there and just wreck those other dogs. They just really want to go out there and take them down. Pain in the antagonist, obs. Now the question is, do I switch again? I don't think so. I think I do. No! Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, did I bonk? This is where I bonked her head? Oh no, I don't want to see that. I felt bad. I'm a terrible mother. What do you want? Oh no! Oh, Ghost, you got autobotted. I felt bad that I bonked her head. Okay. Am I gonna finish this thing today? I might finish this. Be pretty cool. Only safe place is behind the Mississippi when I'm dancing? Listen. You know. Uh-oh. Come on now. No. Don't do it. No yarn barf. No yarn barf. I said no. Stop that. You had better just knock it off. Oh no, it's gonna happen. Yep, there it is. Blech. Sometimes you just gotta get it out. You'll feel better afterwards. It's not pleasant while it's happening. Blech. Come on! What's going on, Nigel? You jamming? Thanks for that first time chat. How's your day? How's your time zone? Okay, we have a problem. I think. It might be okay. Almost off work. Cold. It's very cold where we are. Although it's warmer today than it has been, but what is of concern is that we're supposed to start getting like freezing rain. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it doesn't happen. And everybody freaked out for no reason, but I mean, at the same time, I would rather play it safe than sorry. I'm glad my husband didn't go to the shop today. If it does freezing rain, like yuck. Barf. And not even the kind that makes you feel good. What am I saying? Who am I? Why do people let me come here and turn a microphone on? Why do you guys, what? You hate the cold. Snow is the worst. Yeah, secret, I'm not worried about the snow, but the freezing rain on top of the snow. You've been work from home so far this week. No more snow and ice, but still 15 degrees. Yeah, so none of it's melting. None of it's going anywhere. And if it melts and freezes again, that's a huge problem. 13 degrees, yeah. Yeah, we've been down in the teens, which is incredibly unusual for our region. We don't get, like, we get 30s, but our lows are more like high 30s this time of year. And then our highs are, you know, still like mid 40s, which is like not very warm, but Keeps getting tangled. Stop that. Okay. It's going to be a bit on the tall side, but I don't think that's really avoidable. That's not bad. Now, I need to... It is a Blue Yeti microphone cover, and I do them usually in solid colors, but every so often I have someone approach me and ask if I can do them in custom colors, and this person asked if I could do a pan flag one for them. And I said, sure. Unfortunately, I didn't have hot pink yarn on hand, so I had to order it, but they were perfectly happy to wait. It's not like, it wasn't like a rush order or anything like that. And I've had people ask for animal print colors. I've done rainbow ones. I've done pastel rainbow. I've done vibrant rainbow. And I am totally open to doing custom ones. One that I told somebody I couldn't do was they wanted one that looked like a cupcake. I mean, it's possible that I could, but I was like, well, it would have to wait until I have the time to play around with a design like that. But what you're asking for is basically an amigurumi topper. The fur yarn isn't going to work for something like that. What does a cover do for the microphone besides make it look dope? What is happening here? Okay, this has to be dealt with before it becomes... Okay. It's going to be 13 degrees there tonight. You shoveled your driveway this morning. In DFW, you get this for maybe 4 days a year, except 2 years ago, that was rough. Yes. Ariella, it's going to help with plosives a little bit here and there. Most of the people who order these from me, though, are ASM artists. Yeah, honey. We're not going to talk about what I think you want to talk about right now because it involves personal information and Mom is live. 1 second, you guys. I know what she wants to ask me about, and I'm going to give her the opportunity to do it. But we need to make sure that I'm muted if we're talking about stuff like that, okay? I'll be right back, y'all. We have an ad break coming, so I'm just going to do it now.
Did you make it?
Flattery will get you everywhere, super curly one.
We're talking about you. Are you there? Hello? Let the other kids help. Everybody grab it. Just do it. I don't care that there's stuff in it. I'm gonna take a shower later anyways. 'cause that's how it goes. You pour it on French fries and on mashed potato.
I have many talents.
I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. I'm a nasty woman. Such a nasty woman.
This is what a normal piece of pizza is supposed to look like. Look at that abomination. Actually not.
Get out of the way!
Actually not an abomination.
They're trying to watch me suffer! Hello, welcome to 9.5 Kitchen, where we're going to be making the most basic ass Midwestern chili you've ever seen.
Lotus, it's okay, Lotus. It's okay. A lot of people don't notice me. I still love you, Lotus. Don't worry. It's like a lot of things. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Ooh. I have it on backwards! I have it on backwards!
I have real children. I have three children that came from the inside of me. Why did I say it like? Why do I say these things?
My milkshake bringeth all ye gentle folk to the yard, and they're like, it's better than thine. Verily, it's better than thine. I could teach you, but I must levy a fee.
Yeah, you're like,
Get good, Jess Martin. No, I'm kidding.
my
Hi,
God.
Tysees. It's so hard. How are you supposed to do that in creative? It's an unrealistic expectation. So, would you like to tell a knock-knock joke?
He just got double shushed.
You got double shushed. You got shushed in stereo. Clip it. You got shushed in stereo. Ha! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Good save. That was my fault.
I have reflexes.
So this is a game to you guys, huh? You think this is all just fun and games? There's people out here with reputations at stake as Stream Raiders partners. I need to see every single one of you out there with at least 6 units. I want to see everybody placing 69 units apiece in this battle. I want 420 units on this battlefield. Stat! You heard what I said. I'm not saying it again.
Somebody just donated $1,000 to St. Jude to our campaign.
Who has committed this crime? Who did it?
Moo-moo!
Buttsbot is not explainable. Your wife loves fart humor too, so you're used to it. This is for your wife.
please clip that and make sure you send it to her.
Mom, can you touch this?
Pull it. Pop it. Pull it. Twist it. Twist it. Pull it. Twist it. Pull it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pop it. Twist it. Pull it. Pull it. Twist it.
What is turning?
Pull it. Pop it. Pull it. Pull it. Pop.
All right. Lego explosion. Nothing unusual. Everything is fine. This is fine. Not distracting at all. All right. You ready? Maybe we don't need this to be such a large piece of tape.
I'm not sure if you don't quite realize what you're up against asking me to throw my coffee away.
All right, thank you for staying through the ads. I think I got it figured out and sent the message I needed to send. And now she's gonna bug me every half an hour about whether or not this other parent has responded to my email, but that's because she's 7 and she's excited about her friend's birthday party that she ended up not missing, even though we thought she might have to, and I'm really happy for her that she still gets to go. What's up, Hippopagacy? How are you? Normal mic like a Blue Yeti, which is what you have, comes with a black windscreen. These replace that and work very well. It keeps a lot of the more quiet sounds out of the mic, like your dog's growling at the car driving by. But it also keeps your voice clear when you're speaking. Yes, and the ASM artists like the fuzzy mic covers that are actually typically used for windy environments. I've even made these custom for a task cam.
Ayo.
What's up, Ian? I finished this. I just need to block it for you with the glue. And I'll be able to send those out to you. Thank you for your patience. I know you're not in a huge rush. I'm watching you people. How are you? Nice to see you, friend. I know, Puffles. Yeah, please think positive thoughts for her friend Flava. And maybe consider, contributing to the GoFundMe to pay her. I mean, there's so much medical bills. They have insurance, but it's not all covered. And there's just been a lot of loss of income and stuff. Or buy something from her Etsy shop. She would love to mail something out to you. She makes really cute stuff. It's really awesome handmade crochet stuff. cluelesscrafting.etsy.com. She's been through a lot with her health problems and, she still keeps a positive attitude. She's not looking for a handout, but if you have funds that you could devote to helping her, of course, I know she'll appreciate it. Just a little bummed. What's wrong? All right. I have finished the body of this thing, and I managed to avoid a yarn catastrophe, a tangled mess just now. So that's good. And then I need to pick a coordinating yarn for the trim. So yeah, and Secret, thank you for explaining. But the SM artists like to scratch the fuzzy things. I get a lot of ASM artists. This isn't quite blue enough. I kind of like that better. You tried making lemon cookies for the first time. Oh, you had a baking fail. It's okay. They did not turn out well, and those ingredients were not cheap. Oh, well. Oh. I'm sorry. That's hard when, that's disappointing when, you try to do something and it doesn't turn out the way you wanted it to. I'm sorry about that. Again, empathy, not responsibility. Don't nerf me. You think you might also have mixed it a bit too much. It was told that, you were told that, yes. So the type of flour you're using can have an effect on that, but additionally, a Over mixing is not good. You just want to incorporate, you just want to mix until the ingredients are thoroughly incorporated and then stop. For sure. That's a little too green. This is just a little too dark. I think I like this the best, actually. But I could just go with... maybe plain black is better. You also think you might have mixed it a bit too much. You did it all by hand, so you don't have a stand mixer or even an electric beater. So, even a crank hand mixer with the two little, you know, beaters, or an electric beater would make the part where you are beating the eggs and sugar together so much better. So much easier. And what I do is I do use a stand mixer with the paddle attachment when I need to cream. You're creaming the butter and sugar together for cookies. And that's really difficult to do by hand. It's possible, but it's not easy. So I would see if you can't get yourself an electric, you know, the kind with like little, I think it has like a trigger on it. That's going to be helpful. Or, you know, a stand mixer. I know they're not cheap. But if you plan on doing, you know, a significant amount of baking, it's something you might want to invest in. And you can also check to see if a local thrift store has one for cheap. And yeah, by hand is really tough. It's possible, but it's tough. And then another thing you could try that would be really good, that would not require a stand mixer, would be a quick bread with lemon. And it would be a similar flavor, but it would have liquid, probably like more liquid in it. And you could use oil instead of butter. And that way you could even use like coconut oil. Ooh, that would be good. I don't know if you like coconut. Coconut oil, and you'd still put the lemon. Like you could find a quick bread recipe, like similar to how banana bread is made. And you could use like the same types of flavorings as lemon cookies, and then you'd be able to do it without a stand mixer. You know, just if you like those flavors and you want something that's a little bit less work, because, you know, cookies, then you have to like put them, you know, in like that you can just bake in a loaf pan, or like a square cake pan, or a lemon cake. Yeah, I mean, a lot of cake recipes do call for beating the egg whites separately, which you can do with a whisk by hand. It's going to take some time and some effort, but you got to run some errands. Okay, sounds good.
if it's a single layer cake, you shouldn't be too worried. So the thing that would be the hardest, really, and again, like, you don't have to do it this way, but it would be if you find a recipe where they're asking you to whip the egg whites separately, which a lot of cakes do. But you could probably find a simple cake recipe or a quick bread that doesn't require that at all. When I make banana bread, it's literally, I melt the butter, because I use butter in mine, but whatever. I melt the butter, I mix it with the eggs, I mix the sugar in, I mix all the other dry ingredients, the flour, the salt, the baking soda, baking powder, whichever it is, I can't remember which it is. Probably baking powder. Etc. Like the spices. I mix all that together in a separate bowl. I mix all the wet ingredients together, including the bananas. And you can mash the bananas separately, but I use frozen bananas. And then I just, after they've been defrosted, it's kind of gross, but I squeeze them out of the peel. They just come right out. And you want to let them come up to room temperature. You always want to try to have all of your ingredients at room temperature, including your eggs. If you're using eggs, you want to take those out about a half an hour before you bake. Or if you need them right away and you forgot, you can put them in a little bowl of warm water to bring them up to temperature. You hate bananas but love banana bread. There you go. And so then you mix all the wet ingredients together, the banana, and with the sugar, the banana, the oil or butter, the eggs, and if you're using it, the vanilla. And then you just take the dry ingredients and you fold them into the wet, and then you just put it in a prepared pan. So you use baking spray, and you can dust it with flour. I don't know if you need to, but that does help maybe to get the bread to release from the loaf pan. And it's like so simple. I made brownies last night in one bowl. I made banana bread the other day. It was 2 bowls, but I wouldn't have had to use the mixer. I did use the mixer just to make it faster, but I didn't need to. It's really, there's a lot of less complicated recipes that don't involve, like I said, you know, how far do you whip the egg whites? And it's just, you know, practice. If you practice, you're going to have some fails. I remember several times when I was a kid, I did everything exactly the same. And for whatever reason, I don't know if I used the wrong measuring spoon, you know, somewhere in there I did something wrong. But, you know, then you learn to pay attention. One time I made pancakes, and you remember when you came in and you were talking about how you didn't realize you needed to put salt. You wouldn't think of putting salt in sweet things, baked goods, right? But it does. It's such a huge flavor enhancer, and you don't need a lot of it. But if you forget the salt in pancake batter like I did one time, you're like, why do these just not taste quite right? They don't taste bad. They just don't taste right. You know? And then you realize, oh, I forgot the salt. You know? Or like I personally used to put sugar in my cornbread. Sometimes it's a matter of preference. Hubs does not like sugar in cornbread. Salt, yes. Sugar, no. His grandparents did not put sugar in their cornbread. And then, you know, so to him, that's just not cornbread. He doesn't like it that way. My mom's from Iowa, and she put sugar in her cornbread, and we used Jiffy cornbread corn muffin mix, and she also made it from scratch a lot too. But, you know, it's tough because he has this very specific idea in his head of what cornbread is, and it doesn't have sugar in it. And I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to offend you. You know, this is just how I was taught to make it. Yeah, we use the Jiffy stuff growing up. But yes, I can't believe you guys have let me finish 2 whole things from start to finish today. I need to meet with Brenda later, so I need to go have a snack and check in with my family. And I think the boys are playing Magic with Dad, but it's been almost 4 hours. I maybe might do another stream later, either here or on Livespace and YouTube. And I'm excited for tomorrow. Krusty's honey cornbread. I haven't tried that one. I feel like my mom used to buy the pancake mix from Krusty's.
And I think they have like some pizza dough mixes and stuff like that. Hey, you know what? I don't use that stuff frequently, but I do use it. Sometimes it's nice. I bought some already chopped up frozen stir-fry vegetables, and do they taste better when you do all that work and do it by hand, chop it by hand, peel everything by hand, and blah, 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 blah? Yeah, sure. And it also takes time that I often don't have. But so if I'm feeding everybody vegetables, that's the #1 priority. I used some leftover chuck roast that my husband cooked, and I made up some Mandarin-style noodles that have these little yummy sauce packets that are like soy sauce and sesame oil and stuff. And I threw some spices, like some garlic powder and some extra sesame oil and a little soy sauce in the pan with the frozen vegetables and the noodles and the sauce packets. And it was a really delicious way to use up the rest of that. So like if that kind of thing helps you to like use up stuff and not spend money on eating out and door dashing and junk, you know, treat yourself to that stuff every once in a while because it means less work for you. But, you know, we have to be budget conscious too sometimes. You made some sweet potato cornbread last year. Ooh, just throwing in some random ingredients to play around and it turned out delicious. Oh, good. Hey, listen, just keep trying. Don't be too discouraged. I know it's hard, especially because the ingredients cost money. So if they don't turn out, I totally get that part. Trust me. I hate anything where I end up using butter because of how expensive butter is. And if it doesn't work out, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to think about this, but that's a lot of butter I just wasted. You know? Hi, Wiffle. How you doing? We're actually getting ready to head out here because I've been live for a bit. You're coming in right at the end, but you can come with us on the raid. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I got some things done. We had some fun. You guys made me dance around. I made some balloon animals. I appreciate your support very much. It means a lot to me when you guys come and hang out and spend time with me. So thank you for that. Don't forget, tomorrow, 9 a.m. If I don't go live here or over on Livespace or YouTube, make sure you're following in both of those places. Subscribe to the YouTube. And if you're a content creator, you should definitely, even if you don't plan on streaming somewhere, don't plan too much for tomorrow. Get out of here, Razor. Whatever, Razor. Whatever. That's what I say to that. I say this. Thank you, Puffles. Love you. Please keep Flava in your thoughts. Flava's not doing so hot health-wise and needs all of the positive vibes. Goblins are going to goblin. Yeah, okay. Goblins, gremlins, ghouls, all of it. Anything that starts with a G. CMA, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support for the channel. Thank you to the mods. We didn't have any raids today. That's actually unusual. I mean, hey, whatever. We get a lot of raids, great. We don't get raids, great. You guys were all here, and that's important to me. But it is unusual. We usually get raids. And speaking of, I should turn them off. I want to make sure you guys understand, though, how much it means to me when you come and hang out. And tomorrow's going to be fun. And that's why I need to kind of go and, like, do some things to, like, keep my body going. I need a snack. Like, almost dinner time, and I haven't eaten. I appreciate you guys very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Ooh, Zakayla is live. We haven't raided Zakayla in a minute. Let's raid Zakayla. Zach and I have known each other a long time on Twitch. Almost done with another color on this piece for Flava. You're such a sweetie. I will even drink some water for you. Right now, without the hydrate redeem. What do you think of that? How do you feel about that? It's not just for you, it's for me too. I know that, okay? Our friend Zach is a fellow fiber artist, is an awesome person, and we really appreciate all of our fellow fiber artist friends that have been doing makers and crafting for a long time, and Zach definitely fits that description. We've been streaming for almost the same amount of time. Zach started maybe a few months after me and is super friendly and very welcoming. and does, you know, a ton of different crafts. Does crochet, knitting, cross stitch. I think Zach does diamond art, right? Hey, and keep trying. I'm watching you people, and post pictures in the Discord of your baking adventures. It's all right, everyone. I'm an experienced baker, and I screw up. I made rolls one time, and they were so bad we had to throw them away. It's a learning experience. But yeah, and it's so satisfying when it turns out right. It's so satisfying when it turns out well, or like even better than you could have expected. Again, come with us on the raid. You get 250 poultry points. It's an awesome way to support both of us. Here is this stuff. Okay. And don't forget, I messaged some of you about something, and many of you have already taken care of it. Mods, if you know what I'm talking about, we will be able to perhaps further encourage people regarding that tomorrow. It's a secret. And we're unmodding Miro tomorrow towards the end of stream. Oh, that's going to be funny. All right. Thank you guys for everything. Come with us on the raid. Oh my God, nice viewers. Let's go now. I love you. We have to go now. Cries and little buddy. Yes. Nice viewers. Don't anyone leave. You all come with us. Okay. I love you. Bye.